Just take a nice breath in. Exhale that breath. Just allow yourself now to relax more and more. Because from this moment in time, there's nothing of importance for you to do except relax. Relax.
Hey, what's up, human? Sorry for the 3-second delay. I totally forgot to plug in the laptop. But here I am, Scarlett Letter Show, Season 3, Episode 3. This is your host, Scarlett Santa Maria, keeping you up to date with San Diego's electronic music scene. Now it's the perfect time to watch the live stream. If you haven't tuned in already, just search for Scarlett Letter Show on Facebook. And before I introduce my guest, I'd like to quickly share my Daybreaker experience with y'all. It was last Sunday at 9 a.m., and if you've never heard of this event, it's a morning dance party with the goal of making you start your day with energy and intention. And yeah, like I said, this happened last Sunday, and we started with like an hour-long yoga session, enjoyed some bomb healthy snacks, and just partied for the next 2 hours. I know the thought of partying sober in the morning might sound intimidating for some. I know I was dreading the thought of waking up early on a Sunday, but some of the best moments come when you step out of your comfort zone. It was honestly a beautiful experience for me to connect with my friends and even new people on a much intimate level. Daybreaker provided a space where you could truly be yourself and feel free. No more social pressure of having a drink in your hand or pretending to be someone you're not. So there were amazing vibes all around and a very diverse crowd. I encourage you to check it out and go with an open mind. Just go for it. And shout out to the homie Justin Naval for making this happen and bringing people together. And now it's time for a conversation with my artist of the night, Hokum and Ewek.
What's up?
Welcome to the show. How y'all doing?
Good to be here.
You do anything fun this weekend? Last weekend?
Last weekend.
What did you get yourself into?
I actually just stayed in and did nothing.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Responsible.
good because I'm always on the go.
Yeah. What about you, man?
I played that Love San Diego party on Saturday.
Oh, how was that?
It was a lot of fun. Thanks to Rufio, DJ Ideal,
Dope.
Mr. Kool-Aid. They put it on. It was really dope.
Dope. So what genres do you guys DJ?
What genres do you want us to DJ?
Hey, that's the question.
It's a loaded question.
Well,
Right.
what do you prefer? What do you usually play?
Techno.
Ha!
Minimal.
I mean, you
Deep
guys
tech.
are wearing all black, so I kind of
Melodic.
assumed.
All
Where
kind
did
of
the
stuff.
love for these genres emerge, guys?
You want to take that one, Hokum?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm really picky when it comes to my music, and I feel like minimal and techno is well more thought out and just, I don't know, it's classier. It's premium electronic music.
Oh,
you know?
premium. Okay. Exclusive.
Yeah.
And how did you come up with your names, like Hokum and then Ewek?
I found my name in a thesaurus when I was just trying to look up unique words, actually.
Now I got to look that up and see what that means.
So, I mean, yeah, you can look it up what it means there, and there's a couple definitions for it. So,
Well, what are the definitions? You can't just leave us
my
like that.
favorite one is it's a theatrical definition. It means the prop used to invoke a certain reaction out of the audience. So, in a lot of ways, I'm that prop.
All right. You're a prop. What about you, Ewek? How did that come up?
It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, normally when I'm out in loud music, I hear my name. It sounds like Ewek. And people come to, hey, Ewek. But my name's Eric.
Yeah.
But I put it together. I was like, okay, Ewek is
It's
better.
cool. It's short and sweet instead of using your whole name.
Yeah.
It worked out. So how long have you guys been DJing for now?
Ooh, long time. I started as an open format DJ, turntablist.
Wow.
In the like underground West Coast hip hop scene, and
What about you?
Like 12 years now, a little over a decade.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you guys meet?
spinning records. When I found this kid, I saw this kid spin CDs in an old CDJ.
Whoa.
When everyone had their USB stick, so I was like, okay, let's bring him to the house and see if he can spin some records.
And then we did.
Then he did.
Yeah. And then it was just, we have similar music tastes and everything and have a similar goal in mind as far as where we're going and where we're taking our
Love at
collectives and
first
stuff.
CDJ.
Right.
And he knows how to cut up a record, so
That's really cool. What do you guys like about each other?
What we don't like about each other.
What would you say is his best quality, and what would you say is his best quality?
He's outcome oriented and he gets things done. So it's not all talk, which is good. It's hard to find, collaborate with somebody, especially when you're just out partying all the time and everything. So
What about-
Tyler's magical. I mean, you guys, if anyone's been around him, you can feel the magic. You can feel the good energy he brings.
Yes.
don't make me blush.
Don't make you look like everyone. He's turning red. Tyler is turning red. But no, he's a real good person. I mean, very talented musically. I mean, we'll give you guys a little short peek
beautiful.
because we have something to share with you guys.
Hashtag friendship goals.
Yes.
100%. So what influenced you to start your DJing journey, and whoever wants to start?
I'd say it was right as soon as I went to my first underground rave. It was 2007.
Ooh, what was it?
It was called Movement, and it was in downtown LA in an abandoned building somewhere, and it was a lot of fun. It was kind of spooky at first, but the music
Where am
was good.
I? What's going on?
Yeah, I fell in love with the vibe right away.
What about you?
I had a lot of influences. I got to go back to, let's say, rolling to the hip hop shows over at Audiotistic, and then seeing the Candy Kids dancing around and walking over to that stage and seeing all the fun energy there. I mean, my brothers, they loved EDM. I always got into hip hop, and I think the trip to Europe actually opened my eyes to see the vibrations that this type of music
Yeah,
can bring.
because
I mean, it's like therapy, right?
originally you were more into hip hop, right? And that's what you were telling me right now. So
Yeah.
how do you transition into electronic music? Because they're kind of polar opposites.
Experiences, all the new experiences in life. I mean, I try everything. Put myself in different situations.
That's the best way, man. Just experience everything that you can and
Yeah.
go with an open mind.
It is a
about
very
life.
magical community too. That's
Yeah.
one big thing about the techno community.
Are there any artists that you currently look up to, or someone that has been your idol for a while?
I would say idol, but I'm kind of hooked on Fatima Haji right now.
Yeah, how was that show?
She was awesome. I mean, she juggled in that first beat, scratched it in, that kick, and it was nasty. I mean,
Nasty.
I don't know. I'm really into James Dexter right now. I think he's making a lot of good music. This UK cat that I've been following around, and then of course, I don't know. I'm looking up to a lot of people in the San Diego music scene that are doing pretty well.
yes,
Yes.
San Diego
Gotta
is
support
great.
your
The
local
vibe
DJs.
out here, oh my gosh,
Amazing.
Yeah.
amazing people.
Do you guys practice any ritual before DJing at events?
Meditation, and
Really? You do?
and probably just, I say, talking smack amongst our group. Like, you better not mess up, or
So I kind of just relax. I'll take a nap and eat and not DJ, not really have anything planned. I just kinda
listen to
do it.
jazz.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dude,
jazz
there
you
you
bust
go.
out jazz, like just to ease out the mind.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I like that. I feel like you got a lot of techniques. Like you meditate, you listen to jazz, you take a nap. Everyone's different. I had a guest that was like, I take a shot. So I'm like, all right, to each their own,
Mhm.
right? So what do you guys like to do in your free time besides anything that's music related? You're like, I gotta think of that because all my life is music.
Yeah, most of my life is music, I guess, but I like painting and enjoying nature, I guess,
Same.
Like being out,
if I can.
Yes.
out in the wilderness, alone,
Yes.
Alone. Yeah, I agree. I've been actually taking a lot of walks and runs by myself at random parks or whatever, and I think it's just so necessary to enjoy the time with yourself. You know,
Yeah.
just kind of just be on your own. And a lot of people feel uncomfortable doing things by themselves, so I think it's actually a
Yeah.
good quality to have to just enjoy doing things by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay, so what can I expect in the first part of the mix?
It starts off super housey. We actually start off with this vinyl record that Eric has at his house.
This was actually doing a little old school in here. It's pretty eclectic mix, just to
Yeah.
tease you guys about.
It gets pretty intense pretty quick, though, too.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're about to hear this bomb. Oh my God, I was about to say a bad word, but I didn't. Bomb app mix. And I just want to remind you all that we'll be back in 10 minutes to continue the interview. So stay tuned and enjoy the mix. And by the way, you're listening to KCR College Radio, the award-winning Sound of States. This mix was hard to cut off.
Woo!
We're feeling it in the studio right now. For
Sorry,
real.
San Diego.
Yeah, for
Pumped
real
you
though. Shout
You
out.
want more? You got to come to our shows.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to the people that are engaging in the live stream. They're obviously liking our dance moves. And
Yeah, a couple of scoobers here. We need some kebabs. So can someone
Yeah.
deliver some kebabs?
All right, y'all. Welcome back, party animals. We're about to start the interview, but first, I have to do a couple announcements as usual. Fan of podcasts, make sure to tune in on KCR On Demand, the newest platform of entertainment for your radio hosts here at SDSU. Find us on Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud at KCR College Radio. Also, North Park Observatory is an amazing venue that you can win tickets to, so make sure to stay connected with us on social media to hear all about our ticket giveaways on at KCR College Radio or via KCR Live. And lastly, I just want to let you all know that I'll be gone for a couple of weeks. I'm taking a trip to Europe to celebrate my birthday / graduation, and I'm leaving this Saturday morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be missing the next 2 shows, but I'll be back Thursday, July 11th, same time. And we're back with Hokum and Ewek.
Welcome back.
Why you got to say my name like that?
Ewek.
Ewek.
Okay, how do you want me to say it? Ewek.
Say how you wanted.
All right.
Ewek.
Why that one?
Ewek. I'd like to know about your individual involvement with Divinity. Whoever wants to start first. How do you start working for this brand?
Go for it.
Wow, you want me to get deep with this, right?
Get deep.
All right, so looking for techno groups to play with. Vinny's did bring some talent into San Diego, and their DJs, one of the head DJs there, Karma Black.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
homie.
really has some skills, and I'm a big judge of DJs, and seeing him bang out a techno set
Dude, it's
is
intense.
pretty intense.
He was
and-
actually my very first guest of the show, of the very first season 1. So I felt really honored.
And if you stand close enough, you can smell his hair
Oh, it
because he's
smells
whipping
so
it
good.
back and forth on those decks, and it's so good. But got into the group with them, met up a couple of the other boys, Will Alvin, 2-Bit, Josh Taylor, Kilmore, Luna, Michelle at the time. And I don't know, it was just a great group to play with. I mean, we pushed
Yes,
each other,
100.
and everyone's playing really good techno.
Yeah, true to the techno.
True to the techno. So what do you like the most about this brand?
I mean, the music obviously speaks for itself, and then we have just a really good crew to work with. We aim for success, and we bring in a lot of really good artists, and are graced with the opportunity to bring a lot of people from out of the country
Exactly.
and all around. So it's tons of fun.
The goal is to introduce the sound techno into San Diego. I mean, San Diego's always known to be a house scene, and we love it. It's a
Yeah.
big house scene. Some techno guys like us, we want to share this flavor out with a bunch of the other community out there.
I agree 100%. And actually, Divinity was my first dark techno event. Like anything that was underground, that was my first experience, and I will never forget. I think it was at Blonde, and then when I saw them at Crava Lounge, and they decked out everything with red and black, and
Yes,
the whole
very gothic.
I really dig it because I'm all about that. Like I like the dark stuff. Obviously, like my aesthetic, it's red, dark. So I really appreciate it the way they bring the aesthetic there. It's not just the music, but the atmosphere, and that makes an event memorable.
Exactly.
It's the experience, right?
All encompassing. You can't just fall short with just the music, or overdo the crappy music with pretty decorations. It's gotta be-
Exactly.
gotta
Is
be
that
the
a
right
good
package.
balance? And what exactly are your roles like? Are you just resident DJs, or do you also do something else?
We all wear a couple hats within the group. It's such a small team, but the way we execute during the day of the show, it's awesome. I mean, trust is a big thing, right? We all trust each other. We all help each other, and we build each other up. When someone's lost during a show and does not know what to do, you're gonna get a helping hand from Hokum or
Yep. I'll
from
get
Josh
it.
Taylor.
Yeah, definitely. And I've seen it and I've experienced it working with you guys when I've performed in the events and just whenever I see you guys, I really appreciate y'all. You always treat me with respect and every time I see you, you have a smile on your face, you give me a hug, like you're really nice. So I'm really happy to have you here. I just wanted to throw that out there because it's not, especially being like a female in the industry, it's so needed to have my bros, you know.
Absolutely.
So
Well,
thank
we
you for
appreciate
that.
you. A
Now
whole
she's
bunch.
calling us bros.
We made it.
My brother. All right, so now I'd like to know more about the Globus Collective. Ewek, you
Globos.
are one of the co-founder of this brand.
This Globos is a group that we put together with Richard and Nara, Navjeet Sarna, Ken Osenburn, Will Lavin.
So what's your
Chris
vision
Allen.
for creating this experience?
It was to bring like kind of like a storytelling vibe with, a little different from what we usually play techno or something global with different sounds of different instruments from different countries and different, musicians, musicians put together music in such a creative way. And when you look at a song and you hear the individual sounds, whether it's a sound that's made or an instruments that's been used in a different country that no
yeah,
one really
no,
plays,
it's true.
and they throw it in there, it's just
We're world dance.
it's
music.
world organic, yeah, right?
That's why it's called Globus, right? Like globally. Is that where the name came from?
Yes,
And what is your goal with this brand?
storytelling events. I think our first one that we threw, it kind of felt cinematic, just to be out there.
Yeah, I
For
didn't get
those
to check it out.
you
Lots of
who've been
melodies.
there, it was-
That's so fun.
you would stand there and think that you were in a movie.
Like Bollywood.
No, not Bollywood.
So, what are some of the difficulties you face with creating this brand and just throwing it out there?
I wouldn't say difficulties. I mean, we're in a city, a small city compared to other cities, right? There's a lot of collectives out there that have different sounds. So we're trying to bring kind of a different sound and bring other groups into it. It's just spacing out the days of the events because we don't like to step on anybody. Everyone
Yeah.
has an event.
The competition
Every
slash
weekend
collaboration dilemma, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's getting there. It's getting there. I mean,
It'll
you got to give
happen.
props to San Diego. Look, every weekend, it's so many
Poppin'.
good things to do.
Yeah,
Something to do almost every day of the week out here.
pretty much, especially during the summer,
Yeah.
right? There's like Techno Tuesday, there's House Music Wednesdays, and then it's like
Rooftop
Thursday,
parties.
rooftop
Techniques
day and
Thursdays.
night. Yeah, exactly, all day, all night. So it can be both good, but then also bad.
Nice. It stretches out the
And
demographic.
And I would like to focus on your affiliation with Digital Cocoon. What is your role like?
I'm a main collaborator with Digital Cocoon, and I got started with them like a couple utopias ago, which is the San Diego regional burn, and it's definitely a burner vibe, I guess you would say. Tons of art structures and just interactive art and really good, brass tacks, really good music. And it's me, Adrian, Jan Oslansky, and then Cindy as well. She does like a lot of the art for us, which
Dope.
we're very grateful for. And then it's all about like the lights and color, everything, like pretty much, go all out, make it look like something unique where, people can come just dressed however they want, just
Yeah.
really
That's beautiful.
all out there.
And how did your relationship start with that brand or whoever throws the event?
I was invited to play one of their utopias, the first one I actually played at, and they just really, enjoyed my music and my energy, and I'm kind of dancing around behind the decks and everything.
Yeah,
just took
you're
off from
always
there.
dancing around, and I love it. Even like last Tuesday, we were just like killing it on the dance floor. Okay, so I got a question for both of you. Do you feel like we're experiencing a saturation of house and techno events, or do you think we need more?
I think we need bigger ones. We need
Bigger,
join forces.
real big.
Real big.
Just we all need to collectively just pay attention to what makes things bigger than just staying, at these
At the
local
small,
spots and
yeah.
everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, I want to see the community get a little more tighter. I mean, between the house and techno, I mean, you look at the other cities. We talk about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You get about 40 to 50,000 people that come into our city here. This is San Diego. We're a city. We should do this all together. Someone coordinate a day party. Someone coordinate a night party. Someone do the 6 a.m. party.
Keep the people guessing.
Keep
Be
the people
unpredictable.
guessing where if I was an out-of-towner, I can hop to everybody's events
Okay.
throughout the week.
So you said that bigger, right? But what about the brands that are trying to bring the sound, like say downtown, and they get backlash for it? Like, why are we not supporting brands that are trying to take the sound out of the small dive bars? Like, how do we make it big then if it's not downtown? Like, what other spaces?
Right.
You just got to collaborate with other groups. I mean,
Downtown could go off. It's just
yeah.
it's tough.
There's
That's
a lot of
tough
stigma
area.
behind it
Yeah.
too.
And you have to be.
But-
You
good
just
at
got
that
to do.
stigma.
You just got to do it. I mean, look at the other cities, right?
Yeah. Try and fail. Keep trying. I mean, not gonna go perfect.
Do you guys ever feel like all house and techno events in San Diego kind of look and sound the same, or do you think they all have very unique?
No, they're
things?
both. They're all unique.
They're all unique, yeah. But I guess
They're
I'm
pretty
definitely a
fun. I
sound
mean-
snob. If the music's not good, I'm not gonna stay anywhere.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Well,
right
you,
now,
you have your own opinions. You know, it's not all gonna be like rainbows and butterflies,
Exactly.
right? Like, I personally like to experience all the events that we have, and obviously, I have more preference towards others. But it's still like, I'm sure someone out there is enjoying that sound or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I have some individual questions for y'all, and I'm gonna start with you, Hokum.
Oh no.
You're originally from Laguna Niguel. I've never even heard of that place until I looked at your Facebook.
She even pronounced it wrong.
Laguna
Laguna
Niguel.
Niguel.
Niguel?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
It's a pretty
How is
suburban
it
neighborhood.
Yeah. How is it growing up over there? Like, where? Like, why'd you move here? Or, like, what's your story, man?
I escaped the orange curtain. It was great upbringing. I mean, it's nice, you know, ideal for raising a family, I guess, is why my parents chose to live there. And I don't know, it's just I left because it was way too like cookie cutter, keeping up with the Joneses, you know, no art on the walls anywhere or anything.
Damn.
So I left and came straight to San Diego, and I don't plan
You're
on
living
moving
your best
anywhere.
life.
Yeah, exactly.
And you studied to be an EMT paramedic at Orange Coast College.
I did.
Okay, I can visually see you saving lives. What happened to that? Are you still involved in that field at all?
Just got busy. Things happen, I guess. I mean, I kept all the knowledge I gained from there, but yeah, it just didn't end up working out for that point in my life.
Yeah.
As you would say.
And what else do you work on besides music?
I'm working on a pretty painting right now.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about that. Like, I saw that you have some graffiti art in
Oh,
your
yeah.
Facebook. So you like painting?
Oh, this
I
boy
do.
can write.
Yeah, I can. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you draw and paint often. Is that an art important
as-
element in your life?
Yeah, definitely. It's not as often as I'd like to anymore because the music scene's kind of been consuming most of my energy, but
Yeah.
visual and
I like
audio.
painting too. I like to work with watercolors. I like making sunsets and
Nice.
nebulas and spaces.
It's very important.
Nebulas.
Yeah, I just like the space, man. So, I want to mention how you also have a great sense of style.
Thank you very much.
How do you put your outfits together? Do you have what's your favorite spot to buy clothes here in San Diego?
All the vintage stores like Hunt and Gather. I mean, Buffalo Exchange, Flashbacks. You know all the
You have the coats, man.
right. You gotta hunt them down.
You got
They're
the
not always
coats
there.
and the scarves.
Yeah, I like to. Yeah, that's another form of art. So I mean,
Definitely, it's a form of self-expression. I appreciate that.
thank you.
Okay, Eric, I got some questions for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your life like besides everything you do with electronic music? I know you're the CEO of I don't know how you pronounce it. Intifidim?
Intifidim.
Intifidim?
It's a
What's
startup.
that all
It's
about?
a software startup that I have. How do I explain this, Hokum? I work in IT. That's my regular day job. And then I started a software company, which a couple good friends. That's another gig I have.
Yeah.
And then here's the
So why don't
DJing
you
stuff.
do the music full time? Do you think there's just not enough money to be made? Like, honestly?
No, I'm one of those guys that needs 48 hours in a day. 24 hours is not enough. So I will fit anything, and plus time for people
Very busy man.
Yeah. I'm
It's,
just, I'm kind of the
I'm
same
always
way.
moving.
Yeah. I'm
After
the
this,
same
I have
way.
to catch a flight.
Oh yeah,
after
you
this.
told me. No,
Never
I
stops.
understand. I am also the type of person that always needs to be doing something.
Yeah.
I can't stay in the house for too long. Like I'm either like taking a class of something or like doing this or whatever, you know. So I understand that feeling that you need to just be moving and feel productive.
That's
like
right.
it's so important. All right. So what's your ethnicity? Filipino?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
I'm
Yes.
Filipino.
And is your family from San Diego?
Yes, I'm born and raised here in San Diego. I'm first generation.
Okay. And is your family like pretty supportive with everything that you do in music?
Yeah, because they know I hold down a career at the same time. They think I'm crazy. Like, why do you do so much stuff? But I'm first generation here. I'm building something for my kids and my kids' kids and my kids' 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 kids.
Yeah.
Lay the foundation.
Definitely, I agree. I feel that my parents cut me some slack because I was also getting my degree while I was doing the partying stuff.
Yeah.
So, especially like ethnic parents, at least like Mexican, because I'm come from Mexico, right? So, at least from my own side of family, they were a little bit more tough and they couldn't understand right away why I was like involved in music and because it's different, especially
You gotta
for
find a
female.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
You know?
I do so.
Otherwise, you're
It
going to
takes-
crack and go crazy.
Exactly. So I saw this quote on your Facebook: "Attack life, it's gonna kill you anyways." Why is it special for you?
That one is special because I wake up every day. And if you know me, I wake up every day. It's a new day. So I'm always smiling. Like, forget about everything. Worrying is like a rocking chair, right?
Yes.
You don't want to worry about anything. Things will just happen. Be in the present
Exactly.
and be grateful for what you have. I mean, you woke up. So I attack life every day.
That's beautiful. And I agree with all that. I try to live my life in the present because there's no point in worrying about stuff that's out of your control, the past and the future. What are your thoughts about that? Hokum?
It's wasted energy, like resentment, all this,
Boom.
the worry and stuff. It's energy that could be more directed towards other things that are going to give you the outcomes you want in life.
Exactly. So what advice would you give a DJ or someone that's trying to throw events here in San Diego?
Be present, go out, meet people.
Talk to everybody. This is a community where we see each other
Exactly.
every weekend.
And when you
Pretty
get your
much.
opportunity to play, be unique, give
Put your
people-
phones
yeah,
down. Put your phones down and get on the dance floor.
Yeah.
establish real connections.
You're there for the music.
Yeah.
Turn out the music. Okay. What keeps you guys motivated to keep working in this industry?
The people,
The people, yeah.
just the smiling faces and, the music in general, which I love, and just the community,
When you're DJing, you're controlling that dance floor. You got that power,
Yeah, and just who wouldn't want to keep coming back with all the happiness
right?
around?
All the
Exactly.
smiling faces, all the dancing.
Yes. That's why I'm doing
That's
this, man,
great.
because like I love my community and I want to get back. So and speaking of the community and the scene, like what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on about the community where we are and what could improve?
I think San Diego is like a little hub of consciousness. There's people that are coming here from all over and don't really want to leave and love,
Everywhere.
the energy that's going on and just the support for each other. And there's just a lot of love here, and that excites me. And then the music and everyone, it's gonna keep growing, and I just like all the new ideas and stuff that's going on. Plus the weather. I mean, it's been kind of shoddy lately, but
Yeah. It could be
Diego.
worse. We could be having a blizzard or something.
No blizzards here.
And anything that needs improvement, in your opinions? You can be honest, because I feel that.
I mean, I said everyone worked, get to know each other. We see each other
don't
almost
be
every week.
don't be predictable, I guess you could say, or don't get boring, and like always try new things. As far as if you're part of a collective and throwing events and stuff,
Keep your vibe going. Whatever you guys are doing, keep it going.
stay true.
Stay true.
To
This is a
what
good
you're
vibe.
doing.
Definitely. Do you have any upcoming gigs?
Ooh,
Let's see.
Go
I
ahead.
got
you go first.
You need to pull them up.
I have
Pull up a
as
list.
far as what I'm playing, I have
I know, me too. I have everything on list, man.
the
I can't remember anything.
what is The Afternoon Umbrella Party. That's going on Umbrella Nights, number 6.
Ooh, I've never checked them out. I've
It's
been meaning
awesome.
to.
Super colorful. A lot of good art and music and everything. Good community there. And then that's July 12th. Then July 13th and 14th, Digital Cocoon will have their own stage in the Burner Village at Pride Festival, which is going to be very, very fun.
Yes.
That's a fun party.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
June 29th, we have a party here with Tectonic Vibrations. When we say Divinity, we're bringing in D-Unity, and we got Ray Nico on the card along with Karma Black, Sheridan.
Hey.
You got Andrew Wilkinson doing back-to-back with Castillo and Toke. So the Umbrella Kids will be there. That'll be fun. And then June 27th, I'm playing this. It's a party with drum roll. No?
Oh, okay.
We got Agent Orange coming into town, and Dirty Socks, and James Hopkins.
Yeah,
Is that
fun.
July 27th?
That's July 27th. Mark the calendar, San
Yeah.
Diego, because this is going to be a good
Mark
one.
it. I'll
Gonna be
be
a good one.
there.
Dark District's playing. We got Ray Nico, and I'll be doing a back-to-back with my boy Will Lavin.
Lavin.
Speaking of Will Lavin, and let's talk about Dallas. Check out their
We got Take It
Take It
Easy and
Easy next-
Nocturne every other
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Just
Take
check-
It Easy this coming Tuesday, yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Hey.
Switches off over there at
Got
Blonde
some
Bar.
of the Umbrella Kids playing that one too.
Yeah, that's like my next one that I gotta check out. I feel that I've been to most of the underground events except that
Mm-hmm.
one, and also Digital Cocoon. I haven't been, so I gotta.
We're playing
check that
tomorrow.
out.
Kava Lounge tomorrow. We got Gomez and Luna and
Oh
Adrian
yeah.
playing.
Hey,
I'll play
shout
a
out
little
to
bit too.
Luna.
Shout out to Luna.
All right, guys. I got one last question before we go on the set again. What's your spirit animal?
Meerkat.
Why?
I don't know. Someone told me I was a meerkat one time when I was
I feel like I can see it.
yeah.
A bear.
A bear.
A bear? Why?
Like a wise bear.
I think there's
Yeah, I
a lot
think
of
so.
grunting going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
It's got that voice.
And yeah, you got
Yeah.
the voice, the grunting, you got the answers.
He hibernates a lot.
What kind of
I
bear?
do hibernate.
What kind of bear though? Like I like a stuffed bear or like a
Let's say a brown bear.
brown bear? Yep. Okay, perfect.
California brown bear.
Hey.
Big brown
Boom.
bear.
Okay, you
CA all
got
day.
a bear and a meerkat. Awesome. Well, thanks you guys again for sharing all your stories and for being here once
It's been
again.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's time for your mix once again. Turn it up in the studio A because there's no one here. So
Yeah.
see you all in less than 10 minutes to wrap up the interview with a couple more questions. Don't go anywhere.
Whoa.
Hey, this mix is way too bomb.
Crazy.
Wait, it's crazy. I'm actually gonna run out of mix now that I. It's okay. We can start it again because it's so good.
It's pretty good.
Okay, so I got a couple questions here. Do you remember an event that you totally bombed, that something went wrong?
Yeah. Though.
Well, I think there's times where it does happen, and you just got to improvise. That's part of
yeah.
being a DJ.
It's not the mistake. It's
Like,
how you fix it really quick
playing-
without anyone noticing.
Playing in Mexico, sometimes the equipment out there is not that great. And you hit buttons and it doesn't work, so you got to improvise, right?
Yeah,
Or the monitor goes out. Play through the earphones. I mean, improvise.
improvise.
Yeah. Fucked up a couple times, but
Ooh. Oh well, it's too late. Every time someone cusses, I just like.
Damn, I knew
I'm
I
like,
should have brought that curse jar.
yeah, it happens. But I always try to fix it. Nobody notices usually. A lot of
Usually.
times I think I'm screwing up more than people are noticing. But that's
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine to screw up a little.
Yeah, we
you're
all
playing
make
live.
mistakes. That's the whole point, so
Yeah.
that we're all relatable because we all mess up sometimes. Like you just did right now. It's okay. So, what does the future hold for Hokum and Ewek?
bigger, better things, more good music.
There's a lot of good stuff coming up in the next 6
Yeah.
months to a year. So be on the lookout.
It's increasingly getting better
Mm-hmm.
and better really quickly.
Yeah, I love the positive attitude.
Yeah.
Any last shout outs before we play the rest of your mix?
Shout out to the rest of the Divinity crew,
Hey, the
Techniche
fam.
boys. What up, Techniche?
Fam,
Let's
fam.
give a shout out to the United by Bass crew. They got a party tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. That'll be a good one.
And then, yeah.
Jimbo James and Everyone over there at Firehouse. Love you guys out there. Soul Work, John.
Yep.
Soul
John
Work.
Reynolds out
Digital
there.
Cocoon. Who else? Afternoon Umbrella Friends. Take It Easy, Nocturne.
Everyone. All the
Everybody.
fans.
And all the lady DJs coming out right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Pride
give it-
Festival coming
yeah.
up too.
Stoked.
Pride Month.
Pride Month, it's coming up. All right, y'all. Thank you, everyone who tuned in tonight and for all the comments in the live stream. Very active. Scoob. I gotta know.
Scoob.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
guess you
shout
made
out to
up.
my scoobers.
Shout out to all the scoobers out there in the dolphin pods.
keep
Hey.
on scoobing.
So I'll be uploading the full show and interview on my YouTube tomorrow since I'll be leaving on Saturday. So I'll make sure to do that ASAP.
Sweet.
Yeah, and once again, I'll be gone for the next couple of weeks, but I'll be back July 11th, and I'll be keeping y'all updated on my socials and share some events that I get to check out on my trip or whatever I get myself into. So until next month, see y'all. Thank you guys again for being
Peace, San
here.
Diego.
See you.